2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's take a look now at some numbers for OG Anunoby.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Miller in at the 4 spot. And for Charlotte, they've got Mo Wagner. Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Brandon Miller, and it's Salon in at the power forward. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game couldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, PA, but we're not doing that. We're out here from the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Here we go. And it's the Knicks to start out. Pass to Messi. Ingram on the wing. Shoots over Miller. The shot by Ingram, no good. Brunson against ball. Miller outside. Wagner with a screen. Miller, pass to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner with a screen on Ingram. Miller buries it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. It's a 3-point game. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they looked like the better team.
Now here's Miller. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. He can't get that one to fall.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
On the wing, MP. Pass to Miller. And he banks in the layup. Miller's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Ingram. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Nice shot by Batson.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Miller outside. Pass to Ingram. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Ball passes to MP. Now here's Wagner. Here's Salon. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Outside Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Ball passes to MP. Ball outside. Pass to MP. Here's Salon. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Miller outside. And here's Ingram. Shoots over Miller. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
He's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss so many open looks from him. Always always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Hammers the lob through. Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yeah, one of the prettiest in basketball. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy's continued to work hard every year and turn himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Now here's Ingram. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Now here's MP. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Well, you combine the focus with the balance and MP not allowing the defense to throw him off his game.
Brunson passes to Ingram. Now here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Brunson's got 5 points.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through.
Wagner with a screen. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Pass to Misi. Outside Ingram. Over to the wing. Here's Madsen. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Trent, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at?
Well, BA, first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there. We talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range. And he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It's last touch by MP. As we look towards the end of March, these power rankings are getting closer to their final shape. You look at the Timberwolves, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they've fulfilled expectations plus some. They're flying high down the stretch, looking nearly invincible.
Second team foul.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Brunson. 5 points in the game. From down in the low post, it goes. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
I want to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He ended up with 41 points and at the other end of the floor. He's a thief, truly. One of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, BA, there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. MP's got 5 now.
Matching the 3 from the other end, MP is game.
Pass to Misi. Puts up a 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
I love how they attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Miller. From deep, MP gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Like that triple from MP spreading out the floor.
Ingram on the wing. Outside Anunoby.
intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
A foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Anunoby. Jackson outside. Here's Matson. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pocket 6. Matson shot is off. Hornets leading by 6. Here's MP. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Matson. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. It's stolen by MP. Let's go with a 3. DC grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Matson. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Wagner.
One player sometimes can drag down the offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this group.
And the basket by MP.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Knicks trail by 10. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Last time they met was in New York.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Hornets leading by 13. On the court right now for the Knicks. We've got Derek White, OG Anunoby out there with G.G. Jackson, and it's Ingram in at the power forward position. Now here's Miller. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. White looking it over. There's the triple. Oh, how about White from the next time zone?
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Outside corner. MP outside. Pass to Miller. 5 on the clock. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
But when you have someone like MP who understands the offense and plays unselfish basketball, that's a huge advantage.
Here's Ingram. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time for Porter. And it's the Hornets on the break. It's stolen away. Outside White. MP right side. MP making the long-range connection. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Pass this along.
Daniels. Cash.
It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Ananobi. White with it. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Left side Ingram. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Ingram's got 9.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to White. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they control the boards tonight.
Well, MP with fingerprints all over this one, just dominating in effortless fashion right now.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. White to 3. Miller pulls it in. Charlotte leading by 15. Inside, here's Salon. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 9. Over Porter. Off the mark with a little step back Jay. The Hornets have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. MP, the pass to Miller. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Ananobi. They need this. And rebound goes to Charlotte. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
It never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Ingram. That one is off. Great D that time from Miller. MP with it. And it's Ananobi picking him up. And he gets the bucket. MP's got 19 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. standings out east. You look at Charlotte, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And of course there are the Knicks. Quite a bit of space between these two.
Right now for Charlotte, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite. They want to do it on a nightly basis.
Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're
we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing. I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock.
And both free throws good for MP.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Madsen. To win the cold spell. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Madsen's gotten his second bucket of the game. Daniels passes to MP. Out to the right wing. Miller on the wing. Ordering the screen on Anunoby. Miller knocks down the 18-footer. Miller's got 7 now in this quarter. New York has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Madsen. Now Ingram. Here's Madsen. 6 to shoot. On the take. Porter pulls it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Well, a fantastic job by MP to get it to the open man. That's winning basketball.
New York shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Outside Anunoby. Ingram up top. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Ingram's got 12.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Daniels passes to Porter. MP outside. Pass to Miller. Now Porter. 4 on the clock. From deep, MP. No luck on that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It doesn't go for him. Great D that time for Porter. MP, the pass to Porter. Here's Salone. 4-3. Rebounded by Ingram. Outside Anunoby. Ingram against Porter. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in the game. The drive by MP.
Oh,
And it's
foul
New York
ref.
with the rebound.
Foul
That's
ref.
going up against a defense that
Bro.
knows your tendencies.
That was a foul right there.
Outside Ingram. Here's Madsen. Fires from deep. Porter pulls it in.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count him out yet.
The MP shot is good.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Pass to Miller. Ingram with the ball. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Salone. Back to MP. Miller outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Knicks. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Ingram. He's got 12. Unloads. And he hits the jumper for 2. Ingram Ingram's got 8 points in the quarter. Hornets leading by 22. MP outside. Back to Daniels. Miller on the wing. Porter with a screen on Anunoby. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 24.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Miller outside.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second quarter. Here's Madsen. And the 3 off target. Porter with it. He's picked up by Miller. Here's Salon. That one dropped. 8 for 6 now.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Pass to Madsen. Now Ingram. Outside Anunoby. No good on the triple. Charlotte's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Here's Salon. Porter with it. Covered by Ingram. And here's MP. 23 points in the game. Here's Miller. Off target from 3-point range. Outside Anunoby. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Fires for 3. He's now 1 for 2 at that bucket.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's MP. And the shot goes in. 25 points in the game.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
The Hornets pull it in. Pass to Salon. MP outside. Here's Salon. He's got 6. Now here's Anunoby. Out to the right wing. The 3. And no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Charlotte on top, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
And Ivan Doncic up, how you going to make up for that? Listen, they're losing a key playmaker and a high-volume scorer who leaves a big hole in the lineup.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Hornets.
They're efficient. They play to their strength. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
They've got Brandon Miller. MP is out there with the mellow ball. Then there's Wagner, and it's Salon in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Miller. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Brunson. Here's Madsen. continuing to get it done. MP drives in. Misses from short range.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Ooh, got that bucket in no time at all. Ingram's got 17 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Here's Salone, guarded by Miller. Miller outside, pass to MP. Back to Miller. Yes, sir! That's what we do right there. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Going to capture that play in the middle. Here's Matson. He's got 7. Miller, pass to Ingram. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triples.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And it's stolen by Brunson. The foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Miller. Outside Brunson. Here's Misi. 3-pointer. They get it back. Here's Ingram. And the jumper from the wing offline. Hornets leading by 20. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Salone. Good on the 13-footer. Give him 8.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
Outside Ingram. Here's Brunson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's been terrific tonight. And with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
MP outside. Miller outside. Lets the 3 fly. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists here tonight. Brunson surveys. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now being assertive.
Now here's Ball. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Wagner with a screen on Brunson. And it's good for 2. Ball's got his 2nd basket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The Knicks have got 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. Pass to Miller. Here's Matson. Back to Miller. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. Wagner's got his 2nd basket of the night. New York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Stolen by MP. They're running. On up the court. Jumps up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 14. Looking to win the run. Hornets with the rebound. Wagner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The Hornets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. Brunson against Ball. Wagner with a screen on Brunson. Ball. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
Miller outside. Down low. Here's Matson. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Miller. MP scanning the floor. Wagner with a with a screen on Miller. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
What a performance.
Timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the right side. Back to Wagner. Pass to MP. Here's Salome. Wagner with a screen. There's the 3. And Salome gets it to go.
He could be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, that make right there, that could change things.
On the floor for New York. OG Anunoby out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Miller. And it's Matson in at the shooting guard position. To the inside. The kick out to Ball. The 3. It's rebounded by New York. Matson's got his 5th rebound in this one. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pulls up on the wing. And the jumper is good. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Right wing. Here's Salome. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. So Salome, he's got 10 points in just the second half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he just punches home a one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Miller outside. Fires from the wing. And he sinks it. Hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Miller's got 31.
This is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Jackson. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's MP with a rebound. The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Wagner outside. Now MP. Ball outside. Wagner with a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
It's stolen by MP. Pass the ball. Well timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Miller outside, from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
White with it. And you look around the league. Brenner, small market teams having a moment.
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple of years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick, a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. These teams aren't going anywhere.
That one drops 4. Miller's got 33 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Matson. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Miller outside. Wing shot on the way. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Matson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3 ball. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
The foul called on MP.
Wow. I'm back in with 8 seconds left.
They're ahead by 17. Guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes
Let's
you
head
want
up.
to
We're
have these
gonna win by
teachable moments
17.
on the floor and not in the next day's film session. So coach electing to do that here.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.